feel like 21. It's a knife. Bust a left. I got drunk and took a right. I'm so high, you fuck with me, I'll take your life. And then take your life, bring you back to fuck her twice. Hey, I'm in the cut. Oh yeah, she wanna fuck. Oh yeah, that little bitch cutthroat. Yeah, she give me deep throat. Yeah, stitch like low, combination no cheat code. Yeah, I got the G code. Done gon' sing on Glee mode. Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today's video, we're gonna be doing a commentary kind of video. Pretty much just continuing a series I like to do on this channel where I talk about music artists I like to listen to and why you should listen to them. And if you guys already do listen to the artists I'm talking about in today's video, kudos to you, I guess. And if you do end up enjoying today's video, please like and subscribe. It would help out the channel a lot and it would mean a lot to me, so just fucking do it. But either way, pretty much in today's video, we're going to be talking about Sematary. Sematary is kind of a weird artist, but kind of cool at the same time, as weird as he is. A lot of his shit's very experimental. Like, this is kind of the type of shit, will I ever see it on the radio? Probably not, for good and bad reasons. But it's just kind of really just... best way to explain it is just really fucking underground. And it just kind of explain his music. It's like taking drill music and taking death metal and combining the two and then adding his own little twists and spins, and then yeah, you have Sematary. It's fucking, it's just white Chief Keef, just pretty much if Chief Keef was white and just raised in the country. It just is, music is really fucking interesting. I think why a lot of people are gravitated towards it, and kind of me as well, like a few of his songs. I wouldn't say I'm a huge fucking fan of his shit, because there are some songs of his I'm kind of like, maybe I could see why people like this, but it's not really my fucking taste in music, you know? But I have came across a few of his songs where I'm like, okay, I really fuck with these songs, you know? And pretty much he just started in 2019, I guess. I don't know too much about him as well. It's really just shit that I kind of hear from videos I come across, or just interviews and stuff. But pretty much, I guess he started dropping music and shit in 2019, and kind of ever since then kind of been just building his shit up. And I remember, not to be like, oh, I'm this person or whatever, be like, oh, I found out about him before his big boom or whatever. It's not too much kind of like that, but pretty much I think around 2020 or maybe like early 2021. So like, yeah, somewhere between that time, I did stumble upon his video. Like, I think it probably had like maybe I wouldn't want to not, it maybe had like 100K, or like maybe about to have 100K. I remember it was like pretty poppin', but not poppin' like how it is nowadays. But I remember coming across it, and I think it was Slaughterhouse or some shit, and I was kind of like, what the fuck is this? But kind of like, it's kind of catchy, I fuck with it, you know, kind of. It's kind of similar to Peep, where I was like, I kind of don't fuck with it, but it's kind of catchy, you know? But then, as I kind of came back to his music more and more, and then definitely once because I went to grade A 2022, so I was gonna go to grade A 2023, and I already kind of knowing about Sematary and shit, and plus this year, he kind of started popping a little bit more since he had more bodies of music released, and he kind of started getting his name more out there. But pretty much once I kind of saw him that he was touring with Suicide Boys and shit, kind of made me really like take another look at his music and shit, and I was kind of like, I fuck with it, you know? There's some songs where I'm kind of like, this is some real like emo shit. Like, if my kid was listening to this, I'd be kind of like questioning it, like, yo, like, do you need a hug or like therapy or like, I don't fucking know, like shit, like some ice cream, you know? Like, some of his songs are a bit questionable, but then there are some of his bit more casual songs and shit. And again, like, it's kind of funny with him, there's no really mellow songs. There are his mellow songs, but those are no mellow songs as a man drops. It's just all just fucking bass boosted, distorted, fucking just like just all to it, you know, like those some songs where he's not really like screaming as much, but those some songs where he's really like putting his vocals in, and you're just like, goddamn motherfucker, you know. And it's just kind of cool because again, no one's really doing the shit he's doing. Like I said, again, it's kind of like a mix of drill and fucking death metal and a few other genres and shit, and also the people he samples and stuff. Pretty much no one's really doing the shit he's doing, so it's kind of like a breath of fresh air, even though it's kind of a bit like weird and it's a bit like fucking out there hella, and normally I wouldn't be really into death metal kind of music, but something kind of like fresh air, you know. It's kind of like, you know, 2016 kind of a little bit all over again. Not saying it's exactly like that, but it's kind of cool because again, right now Sematary is kind of at his boom where he's just getting really out there. Like I think he's done obviously concerts and shit, but I think the Suicide Boys tour, I'm not too sure because I'm not like a huge fucking fanboy of his shit. I don't follow like all of the shit he does, but I think the Suicide Boys tour is probably one of his biggest tours he's doing up to date. And either way, even if you're any artist like doing tour with Suicide Boys or any artist the size of Suicide Boys, it's a really big fucking opportunity. Definitely with Sematary, because Sematary is kind of more of like underground and shit, and he's definitely one of those artists I could see go flip from like underground to people kind of opening up to him and kind of him making his own little mainstream wave or whatever. But again, at the same time, it's just kind of cool, like I was saying with the 2016 thing, it's kind of cool seeing him kind of create his own little collective, his own little group, and then you kind of had the video clips of them messing around and shit like that, like you kind of had with a lot of artists back in 2016, like if that was X, Ski Mask, Peeps, Suicide Boys, or whoever, you know. It's kind of like, I would say this teenager, the people that are teenagers now, this is like the little era of what we had in 2016. Best way to explain it. It's kind of the little like, I don't know. Again, I'm not a teenager right now. I don't know what the fuck teenagers like, but I could definitely picture like emo teenagers definitely fucking with Sematary. It's easy. Like you take 10 seconds and you look at the motherfucker and you're just like, yep. Like, I don't know, it just, not to, like, shame him or anything or talk shit, because, again, I do fuck with his music, but, again, I've seen, like, videos of people that go to his concerts as well. It's pretty much that crowd, but, again, his music's fucking cool. He did just release a song, I guess, like, while I'm recording this, I think, like, 16 hours ago or some shit. So when this is released, probably a day or some shit, I'll try to link it below. It's actually pretty good, and he always talks about like how he fucks with Chief Keef and he fucks with Black Cray. And I think in a WRLD video, he was talking about wanting to collab with Black Cray. And what's really cool is in this song he just released, he's collabs with Black Cray and I think a few other Haunted Mound members. So it's and I've already listened to it. It's a bit kind of like fucking distorted screaming shit, obviously, but it's good. It's good. Definitely check it out. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next video. And yeah, best way to describe his music is White Chief Keef if he grew up in the country lands. But yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys. I ain't with the drama. You can be my llama. Riding with 300 baller. Just 60 souls.